Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the video. This time is the Mezco 112 Casual Logan, aka Cowboy Logan. So let's get started. This is one of those pieces where we kind of already know what we're getting into. So it's really just a matter of what do you want versus, what do you want? So, yeah, we'll get into that right now. If you have Old Man Logan, you kind of already know what you're getting into. Basically, you're getting Yeehaw Logan now. So you have blue jeans and the cowboy head because it is a fully sculpted head. It is not one of those things where you could take the hat off, but they do give you other heads for that. So let's get into that. First off, we're going to go with the look and the articulation. And, I actually like the Logan body. I mean, it's small, it's statured, it's buff. And, he's a hairy mofo. So it's all there where you kind of just get the look of him. And I like it. Simple as to the point. The sculpted head is actually pretty cool. And the thing about this is it pretty much nails Logan trying to, be Logan. Low key, a really short dude with anger problems. So it really works out. If you've read any of the Wolverine stuff from like 1999 to 2006, this was the go-to look for him. And if you're reading anything with Jason Aaron right now, this is actually also Wolverine's look right now coming back from the dead. So it's a really good time for a Logan fan to get this look because, especially in toy form. So it's pretty nice. One of the things is my belt actually rides a little high on his jeans. It was sitting on it before, but now for some reason it's sitting a little high. So I'm going to continue to tuck that down. But overall, it's a good look for Logan. So as far as the articulation goes, the head can look up, it can look down, can tilt left and right because the head is on a ball joint and the neck actually moves as well. So he can extend pretty much all the way around with zero issue. Let's get him back to where his tonsils are. Voila. The arms can go this far up. He has a very nice wingspan. He does not have a butterfly joint, but that's okay. He has bicep swivel. Arms are double jointed. And even with the muscle mass, he actually looks pretty good. You can rotate the body to the left and to the right for that serious ab crunch, or ab rotation in this case. And if you wanted to rotate it front, he actually does have a really nice ab crunch going forward. So these are all really good things that are coming out of Logan body. So if you want to make customs out of really short guys, the Logan body, it's where it's at for you. Now, as far as twisting left and right, the upper torso gets a ton of range. So you'll be doing lots of Logan's going to pretty much murder everything in your shots because he has very nice articulation. Now, so I know some people don't like the fact that the jeans ride up pretty high. So if you don't like that, you can actually just lower them down a bit and look a little better. But I know they look baggy and too long for some people or too big. But to increase the range of articulation for his legs, they gave it that extra room. So the legs can go forward. They on a thigh swivel as well. And the legs are double jointed. And Logan has pretty good ankle pivot considering his legs can move the way that they do. So let's say Logan wanted to get down in a standard crouching Logan stance. It's really not a problem. He can crouch over pretty well. He can cowboy, he can yeehaw, and he can ride or kick, which is it's always a plus for me. You know what I mean? But even if he wasn't doing all those things, it's a pretty nice and simple figure. Now, Logan comes with standard Logan stuff. I mean, I'm not going to try to sit here and gas you guys up on something that it doesn't. I know we wish we would have gotten more heads, but, it's pretty good for what we get. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is that we do get Logan's dog tag, and I'm not even sure if I can zoom in enough for this. It is so tiny and minuscule. But it says James Howlett, type A, and it has the date of birth. Or at least the fictional date of birth for him. Which is, yeah. But yeah, you can put the dog tags on. What I normally do instead of having to mess with that piece, I just put it right over here. Pop that right on. And voila. Now the other heads we get are actually pretty cool. You will get the head that you got previously with the Ronin Logan, which I know some people don't like, but I don't mind it at all. I kind of call it regeneration face because if Logan's mad and got his face ripped off, this is probably the face that he would make. And then we get the really cool patch head, which I think this head is awesome and I wish it came with 2 eyes. But this is definitely a dope head. I love this one. This is probably my favorite so far. So I'm actually going to pop this head off. I don't feel like being yeehaw anymore. And I'm going to pop on the patch head. So voila. Patch head is really dope. Cool 5 o'clock shadow, which is nailed perfectly well. The look on this Logan just looks amazing. If somebody goes out and customizes it, put a new eye over it, I wouldn't blame you. It looks great. Now, the thing about Logan is the really cool jacket. I'm going to pop those hands off for a second. You get this nice jacket that replicates pleather. It is stretchy enough as a material so that way when Logan moves in this, it does not hinder his articulation, because they did a great job with this. Because, like I said, no matter what you do with this Logan, you're kind of going to be able to hit all the strides in terms of articulation. As you see, the jacket stretches enough for him to put it around his arms very easily. So I'm going to keep rotating this up. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. So it looks like a good fit on him. Let's stand you straight up. And then we're going to put the closed fist on. We're going to complete the look. So if you want to be Patch and Madripoor, you want to be Logan going on the road, regenerating, all those cool things, this jacket actually completes the look for Logan, and it gives him a really good look. I think it works out pretty well. Now, as far as posing goes, let's say we want to put Logan's legendary claws on. Let's say we pop the claws. We put that out. If you wanted to do the standard Logan running pose, where he's out to get someone, which I'm pretty sure I can balance him. Really nice and really easy. Oop, nope, nope, nope. Let's balance, dog, not fall. And voila. You want to run after your opponent? Cool, you can do it. Your arms can spread back. You want to, let's say, jam your opponent's eye through their skull with your claws? You can rotate the jacket up. You can bend the arms. You can actually, if you push the jacket down while you're bending the arms, you can actually get double rotation. So yeah, as you can see here, the jacket doesn't hinder the articulation too much, just enough, but not too much. So that way you have this great look on Logan. This patch head is probably my favorite so far. But that's pretty much all Logan comes with. You'll get one more extra set of hands. So you'll get one left hand for holding stuff, which you'll see right here. Actually, let me fix that. Voila. And then you'll get one open palm hand. Let's say you want to put a beer in that one. You totally can now. And we have the heads you see here. Logan is simple. Logan is to the point. And it's one of those things where if you are a Wolverine fan of a certain era or a certain age, I kind of think this casual one is just, it's the one for you. I mean, of course, if you don't want to pay $80, that's fine. You can go out, you can customize your own one, buy your own jackets from third party, all that other jazz. But if you just want a standard one from Mezco, I think this is the best Logan to get, even over Tiger Stripe, because Tiger Stripe actually is aged, but casual Logan is the one that's in, right? You also get the cool patch head. So real quick, let's do some size comparisons to a bunch of other Logans and a bunch of other companies and all that good jazz, right? First thing I want to do though is put them up to X23, the Marvel Legend. Show you guys what they look like together, because I think these two always belong together. They're really nice. Definitely has the right look for both of these guys together. Right? Now I want a casual Laura. If you have Old Man Logan, voila, here you go. And it looks like Old Man Logan's body seems to be a little buffer, or the jacket's just hiding it really well for Logan. But yeah. And yes, they're interchangeable. So if you want to pop one on and send Old Man Logan over here and make this guy Old Man Logan over here, guess what? You can do that too. See? Pretty cool, right? Let's pop this back over. Now let's get you out of the way. Next up, we're going to do him with his 5 Ronin version. Oop. The footwear is always a little tricky on this one. And we're going to do him next to his cloth version of Tiger Stripe. So in case you want to do 4 Logans together of any random kind from Mezco, voila, right? You have several different looks. Next up, we're going to compare him to a Marvel Legends Sabretooth, for those of you who want to do internal battles and things like that. So here he is next to Sabretooth. I think this works perfectly fine, considering Sabretooth always consider him as the runt. And here he is next to a Marvel Legends version of himself, which is incredibly tiny because he's supposed to be 5'3", and it works out if you want him to be really, really super duper small. But we all know Mezco is more of the larger American 112 scale stuff. They just can't make Logan that small. It just doesn't work for them. Still a good piece though. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Still smaller than Spider-Man, but not incredibly smaller. So I think this works out for me. Here he is next to SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Kuga, who is still smaller than Logan. So yeah, right? Next up, we're going to do an Articulated Icons Ninja, because Logan has always found himself embroiled with ninjas. And here is White Ranger from Hasbro's Lightning Collection, who I don't know why he won't stand for the life of me. Maybe he just can't stand me. Oh well. Here he is next to a Mezco blade with a customized head, just in case you didn't know. So let's look at what's next. Here he is next to a Revoltech Bleeding Edge Iron Man, in case you want to get your comic book accuracy right, with the exception of the patch eye. Here he is next to Mafek's Deadpool, which I think these two should automatically do some sort of team up, right? And last but not least, well, not even last, I still have two more, right? Here he is next to a 1000 toy synthetic human. Come on, stand for me, buddy. There we go. And he's actually much smaller than Logan as well, both proportion and size-wise. Then we have a Storm Collectibles Kyo Kusanagi. And we all know the Storm stuff is really big. So as you can see, he barely fits on the screen. And a Mythic Legions Orc, right? So voila. There you have it, guys. I've pretty much compared them to everything I've gotten. Yeah. All in piece. I mean, this is one of those pieces where I'm really enjoying, regardless of all the Logan-centric stuff. It's just a really solid, simple, to-the-point piece. I really like it. I really love the patch head. And I don't know why, but casual Wolverine is just, or casual Logan, just one of those things I really enjoy. So if you also like Logan and you wanted a casual look, this is probably for you. If not, it's an easy pass, right? In the meantime, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you found it informative. But most of all, hope you do good, be good, drink your water. Later. One of the things I forgot to touch up on, but I didn't have him out, is Logan against Hulk. So size-wise, here you go, guys. Just want to make sure I covered that, even if it's at the end of the video. So yeah, there you go. Later.